Game underway between Diet Sarsi and San Miguel Beer. As you see the starting units on your screens, Pido Herencia certainly has earned himself a slot in the starting unit of Diet Sarsi, Canito.
Well, you know, that team up of Pido Herencia and Rick Marata in the backcourt should really speed things up here for Diet Sarsi. I think Coach Yangia will want to use speed to be able to offset the height advantage that San Miguel Beer has, with a lot of big men also on the floor. But you also have Franz Pumarin and Agustin, who will try to neutralize the speed of Diet Sarsi in the backcourt.
Earlier, you caught a glance of the referees for this ball game, Ledesma Rivera and Bartolome. Here comes Pido Herencia, certainly not gun shy, but he misses the shot. Alvin Tang coming up with his first rebound of the ball game. As Canito mentioned, Hector Calma just might see action this afternoon, but of course, Franz Pumaran is starting off. There's a foul by Rick Marata on Mon Fernandez, and he immediately apologizes and acknowledges the foul.
Foul, Marata.
Well, that time Fernandez had his eyes set on the hoop. He had a mismatch going for him.
That's right.
With Rick Marata, the only man left to guard him. There's a shot by Ramon Fernandez, doesn't get it.
Still a scoreless tie here between Diet Sarsi and San Miguel Beer. Fancy shot by Rick Marata won't go as he comes up with a steal on Juan Fernandez. He's been dying to do that. Yoyoy Villamin with a stretch, and he got the first 2 points of the ball game. Score it for Diet Sarsi.
2-on-1 situation. Lesson to be learned there is that you can't expect the big man to bring down the ball. You know, when you have such a big man like Fernandez dribbling way up high, you'll have it'll be an easy time for a short man to steal the ball. And there's Ato Agustin scoring from quarter court.
2-all is our score. Rick Marata off to Joey Loizaga. Yoyoy Villamin. He's up against Alvin Tang. Rick Marata trying to go back door. Here's Herencia inside to Rick. 2 points for Rick.
Good man movement there by Diet Sarsi, looking for the open man. Marata getting free.
Well, certainly Rick Marata wanted to be open. He was drawing circles on the hard court. Josel Angeles inside to Agustin. The drop off to Mon Fernandez. Decoy play by Ato Agustin.
Perfect pass there.
Neck and neck game here between Diet Sarsi and San Miguel Beer, the early goings.
Good pattern execution here by both clubs.
Here comes Rick coming out again of the pick. Joey Loizaga set up for the 3-point shot. No.
Almost got it there.
Agustin picking up speed. Leaves the ball off to Alvin Tang traveling.
Lifting his pivot foot. Good defense there by Diet Sarsi, collapsing straight away. You see all those 4 big men in your replay there, collapsing inside, making it difficult for San Miguel Beer to score inside the paint and forcing Alvin Tang into that error.
No count there of that shot by Alvin Tang. Pido Herencia sizzled last Thursday, pouring in 19 of 23 points in the 4th quarter. Terry Saldana hemmed in underneath. Franz Pumaran comes up with the leather, and there is a foul called by referee Bayo Ledesma on Alvin Tang as he screened off Yoyoy Villamin.
Let's see that again. Some excellent under-goal play there.
There he is holding down Yoyoy Villamin for a possible recovery. Joey snaps one in.
Again, another pattern execution there by Diet Sarsi. Joey Loizaga coming off the screen on the execution, putting in the 2 points.
Good Sunday crowd we have on hand for our double header this Sunday. Well, the rains have let up somewhat, so a lot of people trooping to the Coliseum. Joey coming down and losing the rebound. Alvin Tang quick to pick it up. Or was it? Yes, Alvin Tang.
Joey Loizaga talking to the referee, saying that he was clobbered inside. He lost possession of that basketball after getting the defensive rebound.
Terry Saldana saves it, or rather Alvin Tang saves it at the baseline. Franz Pumaran jumping a pass to Josel Angeles, and Pido Herencia will pick up a foul.
Foul, Herencia.
First foul on Pido Herencia. And 2 shots here for Josel Angeles, one of those players activated by Coach Norman Black as San Miguel was hit by a spate of injuries to key players.
Well, Angeles actually has played the entire conference, and he's been given a lot of good exposure by Coach Norman Black. He's a rookie, but he certainly come up with some crucial baskets, particularly in the game against the PJ Hot Dogs in the semifinals when he scored 16 points.
8-6 for San Miguel Beer. Pido Harencio posting up against Agustin, and Agustin is going to be called for a foul.
Foul, Agustin.
First personal on Agustin. Both Diet Sarsi and San Miguel Beer have 2 team fouls apiece. Rick Marata going to Joey Loizaga. Triple V by Joey.
Loizaga, 3 points.
And Angeles berate. Deprived Terry Saldana of that pass. He gives up a foul.
Angeles.
Well, Diet Sarsi playing with a lot of confidence here. Remember, in the last three games that Diet Sarsi and San Miguel Beer played, the Sizzlers have won each one.
That's right. San Miguel Beer has not won a single game against Diet Sarsi in this conference. First 2 points for Terry Saldana. And only Pido Harencio has not scored for Diet Sarsi, surprisingly. Mon Fernandez getting inside the paint against Yoyoy Villamin. Good sidestepping move, but he missed the shot. Agustin, however, to the rescue.
Small man getting the big offensive rebound.
Our count stands at 13-10, a 3-point lead by Diet Sarsi. Harencio has been posting up against Agustin, but he wasn't able to get the leather. Air ball by Rick Marata. 6 minutes, 42 seconds to go, first quarter. Agustin coming out of the pick by Juan Fernandez. Here's another one given for him. Pick and roll. Fernandez was not squared for the shot. Alvin Tang soft on the trigger. And a loose ball foul is going to be called as Angeles and Joey Loizaga are exchanging words.
Foul, Saldana.
Terry Saldana picks up foul number 1.
A lot more intensity being shown here by Diet Sarsi in the early going.
Franz Pumaran open for the shot.
Clean as a whistle.
And the lead is down to 1. Two baskets in a row by San Miguel Beer has almost wiped out a 5-point lead erected by Diet Sarsi. Yoyoy Villamin.
Cross-court pass there, but Villamin ringing the bell from outside.
Back to a 3-point Diet Sarsi lead. Here's Otto Agustin, trying to get away. His pass broken up by Terry Saldana, but picked up by Franz Pumaran. Fernandez off to Alvin Teng, who misses the shot. Rick Marata losing it. Angeles.
Madcap situation underneath the San Miguel Beer basket.
Yoyoy Villamin against Fernandez. This is the matchup we anticipated at the top of the coverage. Double team on Yoyoy results in a foul. Juan Fernandez will pick that one up.
Foul, Angeles.
No, it's Josel Angeles picking up foul number 2. We have a timeout by Diet
Timeout,
Sarsi.
Diet Sarsi.
We had our first substitution during the timeout. Yves Dignadice coming in for Josel Angeles. Joey Loizaga unleashes and scores. 17-14, 3-point lead for Diet Sarsi.
Loizaga's hit 3 out of 4 from the field, including a 3-point basket.
Picture perfect layup there by Juan Fernandez, except that the ball wouldn't drop, but he settles for
Foul,
second best.
Villamil.
He'll try to get his 2 points from the free throw line. See that here in the Gold Eagle Beer slow-mo.
Well, the hopes of San Miguel Beer resting squarely on the shoulders of Ramon Fernandez. He's got to play a big ball game here for San Miguel Beer to win. Last time out, Fernandez exploded for 31 points as he led San Miguel Beer to a 112-102 win over Alaska.
He was 1 rebound shy of scoring a triple-double there in that particular game, as he had quite a number of assists too.
Yeah, it's an interesting matchup now. It's Ives Tingdadisa on Joey Loizaga, and that shows you the kind of respect that Norman Black has for the offense of Joey.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Yoyoy Villamin. And there is the 25-second buzzer going off on Diet Sarsi.
Well, I think the entry of Dignadisa here has given a lot of defensive impetus to the game of San Miguel Beer. I think that's exactly what Norman Black had in mind, and he proved it. As soon as Dignadisa came in, Diet Sarsi could not get a shot off within 25 seconds. The reason was Dignadisa was really shadowing Joey Loizaga, and Diet Sarsi wanted Loizaga to take the shot.
Juan Fernandez asking for the ball. There's the turnaround jumper, rims out, and Terry Saldana comes down with a rebound.
Just one shot there for San Miguel Beer.
It is a 1-point lead by Diet Sarsi. Pido Harencio gets open for a jumper.
That's just a second attempt by Pido, and he has not had a single basket so far in this game.
As a matter of fact, as we pointed out, he's the only player from Diet Sarsi who has so far not yet scored.
Foul, Tang.
Alvin Tang picking up foul number 2. And more defensive man being put in by Coach Norman Black. Jeffrey Graves coming in for Alvin Tang.
Well, not a good sign for Alvin to pick up 2 quick fouls here in the first period. But again, Norman keeping his combination of 3 tall players with 2 shorties on the field at any one time.
Terry Saldana taking it strong against Fernandez. Fernandez got a piece of the ball and probably the arm of Terry Saldana. That is going to be the first personal on Mon Fernandez. 5 team fouls for San Miguel Beer, 4 on Diet Sarsi. Terry Saldana at the line for 2 shots. And he makes the first.
Saldana had 15 points in Sarsi's last game, which was a 116-103 triumph over Tivoli.
Terry Saldana trying to improve on his stats from the 4.5 meter line. He currently averages 71%.
Well, he's been very steady on offense.
Fernandez kicks it out to Jeffrey Graves, who was open. Soft shot. And Villamin off to Rick Marata. Terry Saldana against Graves. Jose Loizaga with a fancy pass picked off by Ato Agustin. And we've got a simple cold tablet fast break. Lead is down to 1 again. Here's Joey Loizaga being shadowed by Ives Dignadisa, and he slips.
There's a slick portion there in the court.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Harencio still can't buy a basket. San Miguel on the run again. Juan Fernandez
picking up speed.
Yes.
Does not get the reverse, however.
He has been missing on some point-blank range shots. Joey finally gets open and delivers right off with another triple V, his second for the afternoon.
Well, Dignadisa gave him the light of day that time. He paid dearly for it. He didn't think that Joey was going to unload from that far out.
Vance Pumara getting a pick from Jeffrey Graves. Juan Fernandez coming out. Pumping from top of the key, Franz Pumaran. And the pass is lost as Ato Agustin is fouled by Rick Marata. And they pick each other up.
Foul, Marata.
We've got another timeout.
Timeout, San Miguel Beer.
We just got word from our producer, Bill Velasco, that the reason why Andy De Guzman is not on the bench, we saw him earlier during the warm-ups. Andy actually tore a right shoulder ligament during the round robin before this ball game, and he's being attended to in the dugout, and he's a doubtful player for Diet Sarsi this afternoon. Pity, because he's one of the top gunners of Diet Sarsi.
Oh, there's no doubt, and let's hope that it's just a temporary rest here for Andy De Guzman. There's another steal.
Oh,
by
Rick,
Marata.
what a pump shot there by Rick Marata. His third steal of the ball game, I believe.
Well, poor concentration here by San Miguel Beer, and Rick Marata very quick on his toes to pick off those passes. And I was saying about Andy De Guzman, now that Diet Sarsi is on the fringe of making it to the finals, an injury to a key player like De Guzman will no doubt hurt its chances. And let's just hope that it's not a major ailment that has sidelined Andy De Guzman, at least for this game.
A miss by Ato Agustin, and a sea of blue there for the rebound. Only Jeffrey Graves was there for San Miguel Beer. Rick Marata kicks it out to Joey Loizaga. He's got a mismatch against Franz Pumarin, but he elected to dish it off. And the ball is batted out in favor of Diet Sarsi.
You know, a shoulder injury, as we have Senator Osmeña there,
Yes,
watching the game from the court side. I was saying that, you know, shoulder injuries have a way of actually becoming very serious. Remember that Samboy Lim has been sidelined because of a similar shoulder injury, and he has not been able to play the entire season so far.
Agustin.
In the meantime, Pido Harencio almost got his first 2 points of the ball game, but he was caught for traveling.
Well, Agustin, he's being benched now because of his lapse in concentration there, giving off telegraph passes. You have assists totals there, contrasting Diet Sarsi getting the edge 7-3.
Robbie Lopez has just been sent in by Norman Black for Ato Agustin, as Kenita pointed out. Juan Fernandez has been trying to make room for himself, but the shots just won't drop.
Well, Fernandez has missed 1 out of 8 so far from the field. 1 out of 8.
You mean he's...
I mean, he has put in only 1 out of 8, I'm sorry. So he's missed 7 times from the field. That's a poor 12% field goal percentage by Ramon Fernandez so far.
Down to 13 seconds in the first period. Yoyoy Villamin trying to make use of a pick, and an offensive foul is called on Joey Loizaga on that screen there.
Loizaga. Harencio.
We have Al Solis coming in for the first time. Pido Harencio just can't get things to work his way. 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. I wonder if Juan Fernandez is aware of that. Well, he finally takes a look at the clock. Franz Pumarin with a 3-point shot. No. So it's 24-22 Diet Sarsi at the end of the first period. Starting out the second quarter of this ball game between Diet Sarsi and San Miguel Beer, we have Diet Sarsi with a 2-point lead. Romy Lopez misses on the drive, and Terry Saldana with the rebound for Diet Sarsi. Al Solis going express. Simple cold tablet fast break there for Diet Sarsi.
Well, that time Ives Dignavisa could not keep in step with a fast-moving Al Solis.
Here's Dignavisa is working against Jack Tanuan. Inside, he loses control. San Miguel turning the ball over. Here's Rick. He's been doing a splendid job orchestrating play here for Diet Sarsi. Terry Saldana rather hesitant there.
Dignadice.
That's our radio panel. We have a
8 seconds.
new
Shot
addition in Dennis Cerdeña on the left. Of course, attorney Jimmy Javier doing anchor duties for the radio panel on DZAM 1026 kilohertz. Live all over the Philippines. Blackjack.
The new one getting it from mid-court. Or quarter court, rather.
Let's not exaggerate things. 28-22, 6-point lead here for Diet Sarsi. Josel Angeles is back in the game for San Miguel Beer. Franz Pumarin with a 5-meter shot, won't go. And Rick at work again. We're at the second minute of this second period. It's a 6-point lead by Diet Sarsi. So far, this is the biggest lead in the game. Rick Marata missing. Romy Lopez colliding with Yoyoy Villamin on the rebound play. The first quarter stats on your screens. Poor field goal shooting there by San Miguel Beer, while Diet Sarsi turned the ball over 4 more times than San Miguel. Jack Tanuan picking up his first personal foul.
Foul, Tanuan. Villamin.
Sonny Cabatu coming in for Yoyoy Villamin.
A lot of heft now in the front line of Diet Sarsi, with Cabatu and Tanuan playing together, along with Terry Saldana, to make a formidable front line. Angeles at the stripe.
Josel Angeles, as Kiripo pointed out, is a rookie. And he has been playing a lot of minutes with the sidelining of several key players of San Miguel Beer.
77% shooting at the stripe, putting in 2 out of 2.
And more importantly, cutting down the lead to 4 points, 28-24. Rick Marata. Off to Solis.
And Lopez trying to chase down Solis way outside.
Marata coming out. 4 seconds on the shot clock. On the run, Rick Marata misses. Graves with the rebound off to Pumaran. France tries it again from top of the key. Still won't go. Terry Saldana with the rebound off to Rick Marata. Try to start something here for Diet Sarsi. This time Rick Marata scores it on that bicycle shot.
Spitfire-ish movement there by Rick Marata. Didn't have anyone to pass to, actually. He was the man in the middle on the fast break. Decided to take the ball straight in.
Marata now has 8 points in the game. Robbie Lopez kicks it out to Alvin Teng.
Good decision by Alvin Teng that time.
(30-26) in favor of Diet Sarsi. Terry Saldana against Alvin Teng. Short jumper. Terry Saldana made it look so easy.
Isolation. That's a typical play there that Yang Giao likes to use. A low post play on an isolation. You have 4 of his other men on the weak side.
Josel Angeles overshooting. Terry Saldana with another rebound. He's got 5 in the ball game.
Up. I think Jack Tanuan will be called for the offense.
He was trying to position himself against Josel Angeles and gave him a little bump. So he was called for the offensive foul. 2-man substitution for San Miguel Beer. Pumaran and Graves sitting down in favor of Agustin and Fernandez. So Agustin will have to double up as point guard in this particular situation. Low post play for Juan Fernandez. Up against Sonny Cabatu. No look pass. Tapped by Jack Tanuan, and referee Bartolome says last touch on Josel Angeles.
Another turnover here. San Miguel lapsing into a continuous spate of errors and turnovers.
They're behind by 6 at 32-26.
Well, the stats will show that Diet Sarsi is the better defensive team. I guess they're simply showing it now.
Sadi Cabatu called for the foul.
Cabatu.
7 minutes, 37 seconds to go. We're in the second quarter. And it's going to be a brief rest for Yoyoy Villamin. He is put in again for Terry Saldana, who will be taking his first breather in the game.
Marata.
So with Rick Marata, as Bernie Fabiosa comes in for him.
Yeah, shuffling his men like a deck of cards. Remember, Diet Sarsi playing without Andy De Guzman, who hurt his shoulder during the pre-game warm-ups. We don't know how extensive the damage is, but it looks like, at least for this game, De Guzman will be sitting it out.
Alvin Teng scoring on a back-to-the-basket shot. Diet Sarsi trying to shake off San Miguel Beer, is unable to gain any headway past 6 points. On the rebound by Alvin Tang. It's going to be another foul on Jack
Foul,
Tanuan.
Tanuan.
That's going to be number 3 on him. (32-28), just a 4-point lead for Diet Sarsi. Bertie Fabiosa watching Ato Agustin. Juan Fernandez coming out, asking for the leather. Rather risky pass there. Fernandez. That one went in.
Finding the opening. Had to work hard for that basket, however.
Oh, yes. And San Miguel Beer trying to close in on Diet Sarsi. It is just a 2-point lead now at 32-30. Cabatu in the handoff to Yoyoy Villamin. Inside pass to Sonny Cabatu. Power play. Back to a 4-point lead for Diet Sarsi. Stepping on the gas, Ato Agustin picking up a 3-point play opportunity on a foul given up by Bertie Fabiosa, who was left behind
Tanuan.
in that particular situation.
You see Ato Agustin sprinting way ahead of the pack. Actually way ahead of Bernie Fabiosa. At least 2 steps
Lopez.
up. And look who's coming in.
The applause you hear is for Hector Calma's reappearance on the hard court.
And it's great to see Hector Calma back on the floor. And I think not only the San Miguel fans were applauding him, but the Diet Sarsi fans and the other PBA fans here on the floor.
Well, Hector Calma has certainly been a big presence here in the PBA, and everybody's glad he's back. In the meantime, Diet Sarsi is holding on to a 1-point lead at 34-33.
And this will be Hector's first appearance in the All-Filipino Conference this season. Remember, he's coming off knee surgery that sidelined him for nearly 3 months.
Loose ball foul on
Villamin.
Yoyoy Villamin, his second. Now we have a timeout by San Miguel. Sorry.
Timeout San Miguel Beer.
Five minutes and 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. Juan Fernandez trying to give the lead to San Miguel Beer. Has a second try, and he scores it. San Miguel takes over the driver's seat, 35-34, and he's got a bonus shot on the second personal foul of Sonny Cabatu. Sarsi is already in the penalty, while San Miguel Beer has not committed a single foul in this second quarter.
So big 3-point play opportunity here for Ramon Fernandez to stretch San Miguel's lead to possibly 2. No. Misses on the free throw. San Miguel Beer still ahead by 1 point.
Bertie Fabiosa off to Al Solis is working against Ato Agustin. Sonny Cabatu trying to give a pick for Solis. Fabiosa coming out. He's up against Calma. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
And they're taking too long to make the attempt. Finally, Yoyoy Villamin putting it up.
Together with the 25-second buzzer. That's a pity because Sonny Cabatu was able to pick off the offensive rebound. San Miguel in the lead by 1, and what gives here? Okay, you'll have to throw in on the other side. Second quarter field goal shooting on your screens, 50% by San Miguel Beer. Diet Sarsi with 1 more attempt. Hector Calma. Angeles. And Juan Fernandez going back door.
Right, a double team on Ramon Fernandez. He doesn't give it up and tries.
And misses. Score unchanged. 35 for San Miguel, 34 for Diet Sarsi. Here's Al Solis. Bertie Fabiosa got free there after Hector Calma hit to the deck.
Foul Agustin.
Well, Fabiosa really roughing it up now on Hector Calma. He knows that Hector's still not 100%, so he wants to make mincemeat out of Hector Calma's not 100% condition.
Yes. He's really trying to take advantage of the fact that Hector Calma is playing his first game after a long, long while after that knee surgery that Quinito mentioned earlier. Joey Loizaga taking it strong against Josel Angeles. Angeles not giving him any room to operate. And Josel has 3 personal fouls. Four minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the second period. Fabiosa going one-on-one against Hector Calma. Missed the shot. Here's Otto Agustin handing it off to Alvin Teng, who did not expect the pass. Teng. And Bernie Fabiosa comes up with a rebound. Joey open for the triple V. No. Alsolis with a finger roll. And Diet Sarsi is up 36-35.
Scavenger's basket there by Alsolis.
Fernandez out to Hector Calma. His first attempt won't go. Loose ball goes out in favor of San Miguel Beer. We have a couple of substitutions here for San Miguel. Graves and Lopez coming in for Angeles and Teng. By the way, on KP at the half, we're going to have a feature on what makes a PBA team or a PBA player tick. Chino Trinidad went out on the street and asked man, woman, and child what they feel makes a PBA player or a PBA team their favorite. Interesting. Of course, Quinito Henson will also be doing his halftime analysis.
Fernandez scoring from the baseline, bringing the lead back to San Miguel Beer, and Marata has re-entered the basketball game. He should be a big test now for Hector Calma.
Yes, Rick Marata, of course, a very speedy cager. Finds Sonny Cabato underneath. And Fernandez batted the ball away from Sonny Cabato's hand. But he gives up his second personal foul in the process. So we have a timeout.
Timeout, Diet Sarsi.
Yoyoy Villamin hemmed in against the double team. Out to Joey Loizaga. Pass was a bit low. Villamin recovers it all the way across to Alsolis for a triple V. No. Big recovery by Yoyoy.
Offensive rebound there by Villamin. And just after San Miguel Beer played excellent defense, making Diet Sarsi really scramble for that last second basket.
Seesaw affair now, 38-37 in favor of Diet Sarsi. Rick Marata scrambling for it again. Joey back to Rick. Loose ball foul on Jeffrey Graves. That will be the first personal on Graves.
That'll send Cabato to the line on the penalty.
Brief stint for Hector Calma.
Yes, it'll be a sideline throw in here. Well, Hector Calma didn't really show 200% just yet. Having problems with his movement. Easy getaway there. Again, another lapse of concentration by San Miguel Beer. Players just standing around and Sonny Cabato taking advantage of that big lapse to score unmolested.
It's back to a 3-point lead for Diet Sarsi. Juan Fernandez. Patented move by El Presidente. Sonny Cabato left behind. 1:37 remaining in the second period.
I'm sure Ramon Fernandez will be very comfortable with that matchup
yes.
against Sonny Cabato. We'll always leave him behind in drives to the hoop.
Anytime. Rick open again for a jumper. That one won't go, and Jeffrey Graves with the rebound out to Franz Kumaren. Here's Agustin. Solis is waiting for him. And they meet. First personal on Al Solis. They are in penalty, so 2 shots here for Ato Agustin. And our directors have a new toy. Jun Bigayan is really enjoying this. All our cameras are now patched to the slow-mo machine, so we can replay in slow motion all of the angles that we have on our camera viewpoint.
Missed shot there by Otto Agustin.
One of his rare misses. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
And Yang Guiao trying to keep a step ahead of Norman Black all the time in their coaching duel. He's got a lot of unlikely combinations on the floor all the time to confuse the defense of San Miguel Beer. Right now, for instance, he's got 3 perimeter gunners in Solis, Loizaga, and Marata on the floor at the same time while keeping 2 big men inside. And they would be Yoyo Villamin and Sonny Cabato. Earlier, he had a reverse combination where he had 3 big men and 2 small men outside.
That's what he started with. We are deadlocked at 40, our 4th standoff in this game. 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Lopez trying to take it away from Joey Loizaga, and Lopez gives up his first personal foul. That will be team foul number 5 for San Miguel Beer.
So it looks like Yang Guiao is really reading the defense of San Miguel Beer very well. As also, I think the reason why he has a lot of perimeter gunners there is to make sure that the defense of San Miguel Beer is not concentrated overly inside. So to be able to scatter the inside defense, he's got good perimeter gunners to ease the pressure.
Rick Barata out to Al Solis. There's a gunner for you.
Yes, talk about perimeter shooting. It's exactly what Yang Guiao had in mind in fielding his 3 riflemen on the court at the same time.
Jump ball situation in front of the San Miguel basket on an errant pass there by Mon Fernandez. Half a minute remaining here in the second period. Agustin. Graves. That will count with a foul.
Well, alert play there by Jeffrey Graves. You see that? Whoops.
The bump.
From behind, but really a good move by Jeffrey Graves because he got the offensive rebound and in one motion put the ball back inside the hoop.
In the meantime, Al Solis picking up his 2nd personal foul.
Completing the 3-point play.
That's bonus. Jeffrey Graves is, of course, more of a defensive man, but he'll take the shots when given him. San Miguel takes the lead again at 43-42.
Okay, let's try another play. This is a play that's made popular by Derek Pumaren, a 1 in a box.
Al Solis missing the shot. A second to go. And we're going to end this particular chapter with San Miguel Beer in the lead by 1, 43-42. KP at the half. Otto Agustin missing on the inside play. And it's still a 1-point lead for San Miguel Beer at 43-42. Villamin out to Al Solis. Terry Saldana with a short jumper. Won't go. Villamin crashing the boards. Bit tentative on that finger roll. Here's Agustin getting away from Terry Saldana.
Well, a finger roll to a finger roll.
Yes.
Otto Agustin already 12 points in this ball game.
And it's a 3-point lead by San Miguel Beer. Pino Harencio still having problems trying to coax the ball to drop.
Well, still 0.
Yes.
And I think it'll be, yes, Diet Sarsi's ball. The ball touching the lap of Alvin Teng as it rolled out. You see that here. Trying to crossover dribble. Then it touched actually the ankle of Terry Saldana, but it hit Alvin Teng on the way out.
45-42 for San Miguel Beer. San Miguel trying to keep its hopes alive in getting a finals berth here in the All-Filipino. Jack Tanuan missing. Franz Pumaren gives it to Mon Fernandez. Great assist there by Pumaren. And the San Miguel lead is 5 as Diet Sarsi has been unable to score as yet here in the third quarter. Terry Saldana finally does it for them. He has 8 points in the game. .10:05 to go here in the third. Agustin at the corner off to Fernandez. Illegal defense is called. This is going to be a warning on Diet Sarsi. Terry Saldana caught inside the
Warning on
hash
Diet
line.
Sarsi. Saldana for illegal defense.
47-44, San Miguel with a 3-point lead. Mon Fernandez against Yoyoy Villamin. The hook shot won't go. Terry Saldana has 6 rebounds already. Ball almost slipped through the hands of Al Solis. He recovers it. And there is going to be a foul called on Ato
Foul,
Agustin. That's his third. Agustin really hasn't had a very good
Angeles.
offensive game so far. He has only managed 12 points.
Well, not his usual output of in the high 20s.
Agustin is averaging almost 24 points a game. Jack Tanuan.
Another medium range jumper there by Jack Tanuan. Trying to draw the big men of San Miguel Beer outside.
Just a 1-point lead now by the Beermen. Franz Pumarin unloading and missing. Jumping jack. Solis off to Harencio. Inside, here's Tanuan. Good fake and a hit.
Good scoring position there by Jack Tanuan. Remember,
And
he
it's-
picked up 3 quick fouls in the first half.
And it's a 6-0 run here by Diet Sarsi.
2 straight baskets by Tanuan, making up for lost time.
Fernandez against Villamin. No look pass, it lands in the hands of Jack Tanuan. Al Solis leading the break. Pido Harencio finally gets his first 2 points of the game on a simple cold tablet fast break.
Or off a turnover again by San Miguel Beer.
Diet Sarsi now has 8 unanswered points here in the third quarter to move up to a 3-point lead at 50-47. Fernandez rifles it over to Alvin Teng underneath. And the lead is down to 1 at 50-49. Solis signaling the play for Diet Sarsi.
A lot of body banging there inside the paint.
Villamin off to Terry Saldana under the basket. And Franz Pumarin had to hold him down. That was a sure 2
Foul,
points already
Pumarin.
for Terry Saldana. That is only the first personal on Franz Pumarin. Second team foul of San Miguel Beer. Diet Sarsi so far has a clean slate.
Ed, Diet Sarsi looking more and more like a championship caliber team.
Oh, yes.
You notice when they look to the offense, they really have so many options on the floor, and they're always trying to work the ball to the best possible option. That time, they found Terry Saldana underneath the hoop, and they were trying to work the ball actually to Tanuan or even Al Solis outside. So a lot of options always open for Diet Sarsi, and they're always looking to the best possible option. That's a sign of a very well-oiled machine.
This despite the fact that they're missing one of their key players, Andy De Guzman, who this afternoon, just before the game, tore a shoulder ligament during the warm-ups.
Well, that's another sign of a maturing team when they can overcome the fact that one of their key players is missing on the floor.
Right now, the Diet Sarsis have a 3-point lead. Juan Fernandez with 4 seconds on the shot clock. It will stay with San Miguel Beer. Here's a Simto
5
cold tablet
seconds,
fast
shot
break
clock.
that we have picked out for you. There's Pido Harencio on the scoring end. Oh, big block there by Yoyoy Villamin on Mon Fernandez.
Well, he's played excellent defense on Juan Fernandez
It's made-
all night.
Yes, he's made Mon Fernandez miss a lot of his shots.
That'll be foul number 4 on Agustin, and he's protesting the call.
Foul, Agustin.
4th personal.
Fernandez.
Let's see that here. Juan Fernandez sits down in favor of Ives Dignadice.
And more lineup changes here for San Miguel Beer. Romy Lopez about to check in.
Agustin.
for the foul-beleaguered Ato Agustin.
Villamin.
And because Mon Fernandez is out, Yoyo Villamin gets some rest.
So tit-for-tat substitutions here by both coaches.
Yes. Jack Tanuan from way outside. A little over his range, I believe. Franz Pumaran out to Alvin Teng. Turnaround jumper by Teng.
Ah, tough shot there by Alvin Teng.
Yes. He has 10 points so far. And the Diet Sarsi lead is down to 1. Jack Tanuan taking it closer. And Teng has the rebound. Franz Pumaran looking downstairs, nobody there. Goes to Romy Lopez. Hand off to Jeffrey Graves. Graves has 5 points. As we said, Graves sees action for San Miguel more on the defensive side, but gets a bonus whenever he scores. Graves averaging only 1.2 points per game.
Well,
Fouled.
I was going to say, Ed, that the last few offensive thrusts of Diet Sarsi really focused on Jack Tanuan. And you know that Jack is very offense conscious. He doesn't really look to pass. I think he looks more to score.
That's true.
And he's taken 2 bad shots the last 2 times. And that's really the reason why Diet Sarsi has not been able to score. At that time, a lucky break for Loizaga after he had lost the ball.
Here's Pido Harencio up against Romy Lopez. Harencio trying to make room for himself. Finds Solis inside.
Oh, that's a tough shot.
He did not see the goal as he went up for that shot. He had his back turned.
Well, that deserves a second look, I suppose, when we have a chance. Twirling in midair there, Al Solis to get that bucket.
He gets the lead back for Diet Sarsi at 54-53. Pido Harencio is going to be called for a foul.
That also deserves a second look.
Foul,
Pido Harencio. You see him there swatting the ball. And an emotional display. You have a
Timeout,
timeout.
San Miguel Beer.
Romy Lopez sinking 2 out of 2 from the stripe. San Miguel Beer back on the driver's seat by 1, 55-54. Inside play here and a 3-point play opportunity coming up for Terry Saldana. Another nice pattern play here by Diet Sarsi, anchored on Saldana inside the paint. That deserves a second look. Pass outside from Jack Tanuan, and Terry Saldana ringing the bell on that one.
Terry Saldana has certainly recovered his magic touch inside the paint. And he has been one of the vital cogs here in the Diet Sarsi lineup.
Completing the 3-point play.
And it's a 2-point lead for Diet Sarsi. 5 minutes, 14 seconds to go. We're in the third. Franz Pumaran spots an opening and scoots inside. 6 points now for Franz Pumaran, who is the main point guard of San Miguel Beer since Hector Calma is not yet 100% recovered from his injury. Although he did have some playing time in the first half. Sort of try and get his basketball legs back. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Joey Loizaga.
25-second
That'll be
violation.
an automatic turnover.
We'll talk about the defense of Ives Igdadis at that time. Loizaga really wanted to extricate, but he just couldn't. And again, that has been a big defensive matchup here. Remember, Loizaga exploded for 10 points in the first period. Norman Black does not want to make that happen again. 3-point shot, yes.
Buries the 3-point shot. And San Miguel Beer is up by 2.
So good defense on one end, perfect offense on the other.
Yes.
San Miguel Beer looking good in the third period right now.
There's Jack Tanuan, handing his 8th point in the game. 6 of them here in the third quarter.
Well, the backcourt pressure here by Al Solis on Franz Pumaran, forcing Alvin Teng to take the ball past the midcourt line.
Here's Yves Dignadice. Joey Loizaga wants to return the favor. And
He'll be tagged with a personal.
yes, that is going to be the
Foul,
second
Loizaga.
personal on Joey Loizaga. 2 team fouls for Diet Sarsi. San Miguel already has 5. We have 3 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Dignadice is still scoreless in this ball game.
But he's been a thorn on the side of Joey Loizaga.
There's Alvin Teng connecting on another mid-court, medium-range jumper. Come on, saying mid-court. That's too far for a shot.
Well, maybe they'll do it to give you the satisfaction later on.
There's a foul here, I think, on Alvin Teng, and
Yes.
he's saying that he got muscled out by an elbow.
Teng.
Let's look at that again. From another angle, no
Yes.
less.
Freeze.
Oops. See the referee. Oops.
Foul, Solis.
Just before we came on, Al Solis picked up his third personal foul. Mon Fernandez is back in the game with a short jumper. He misses. Joey Loizaga jumping high after that rebound.
Fernandez too strong on that attempt. Too strong. Hit the back iron. You could see that he didn't have the right flip for that shot.
Right. Here's Harencio against Lopez. Villamin trying to shake off Alvin Teng. Some movement at low post, but Villamin can't get it off. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Joey Loizaga kicks it out to Al Solis. Hurried three-point shot won't go.
Again, the
25
defense of
seconds.
San Miguel here making that possible. And somehow, Loizaga always ends up with a basketball, and he can't get a shot off because of Yves' tough defense.
Well, San Miguel really has to rely on defense now because their 2 main gunners, Ato Agustin and Mon Fernandez, have not really been having a good night as far as scoring is concerned.
Remember, Loizaga, 10 points in the first period, but scoreless since then.
Yes, Alvin Teng improvising and picking up a 3-point play opportunity
Foul, Saldaña.
on Terry Saldaña's second personal foul.
Well, Alvin Teng has been a terror on offense here for San Miguel Beer in the second half. Particularly in the third period, he already has 8 points.
Loizaga.
In this period alone, he has not missed at all from the field in this quarter, 4 out of 4. And he-
Certainly picking up the slack here.
Oh, yes. Because of Ato Agustin's foul situation. Ato already with 4 personals.
Yes, he's on the bench. And Alvin Teng with the 3-point play puts San Miguel on top, 64-61. Terry Saldaña with his move against Fernandez picks up a foul. That is going to be Mon Fernandez's
Fernandez.
third personal. And Rick Marata coming in
Arezzo.
after a long spell on the bench. Rick Marata was a spark plug for Diet Sarsi back in the first half. Came away with at least 3 steals in the first 2 quarters.
Oh, first miss by Terry Saldaña from the stripe in this game. Previously going 5 out of 5, now 5 out of 6. From the field, he's been 4 out of 7 for 57%.
He makes the necessary adjustment and trims the lead down to 2. Rick Marata at work. Franz Pumaran snaps and misses. Robbie Lopez gets the offensive rebound, a block by Yoyoy Villamin, but there is a foul called on Terry Saldaña.
Foul, Saldaña.
Watch it on your Gold Eagle Beer slow-mo. Villamin got away with a clean block, but downstairs, Terry Saldaña was spotted with a foul.
Villamin, the PBA Stapal King,
Oh,
proving
yes.
it once more. Oops.
Fickle
Nope.
ball.
Yes. And he had a lot of concentration behind that shot. Still couldn't get the ball to fall in. Romy Lopez, the Pampanga instant offense kid.
Mhm.
Norman Black shouting some instructions from the bench.
Don't forget, we're going to have our sharp shooter of the game and our Jollibee best player after this ball game.
Remember, San Miguel Beer also fighting for survival
Oh,
here.
yes.
They need to be able to win and sweep its last 3 games.
That will be outside for San Miguel. Last touch on Terry Saldaña as Yoyoy Villamin got off balance good move. He was able to get away from his man, but suddenly lost his balance inside the paint. Only a minute remaining in the third quarter. Mon Fernandez. Inside to Yves Dignadice, losing control, and Rick Marata is off. But Franz Pumaran slams the door on him. He'll have to set up Yoyoy Villamin. Yes.
Easily.
10 points
Going
for
around
Yoyoy.
Fernandez.
And with 34 seconds remaining in this third period, it is just a 1-point lead by San Miguel Beer. It's been a pretty tight match all throughout. The biggest lead has been 6 points by Diet Sarsi, but that was a long time ago.
Tang finally missing from the field here in this period.
And Diet Sarsi is on the run again, but San Miguel quick to come down on defense.
Alvin Tang still 70% from the floor, 7 out of 10.
Terry Saldana clobbered in midair. And Alvin Tang picks up foul number 4.
Foul, Teng. Dignadice. Teng.
Dignadice and Teng move out in favor of Graves and Angeles, with only 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Saldana with 14 points. He has also come down with 7 defensive boards. Thank you.
Kamontik ng hindi pumasok.
Oh.
Or Saldana aiming for a second free throw. Gets it.
66-65, a 1-point lead for Diet Sarsi with 7 seconds remaining. And the ball hit the foot of Al Solis before going out. 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sellout crowd here at the Ultra this afternoon. Franz Pumaran getting away. Jeffrey Graves almost but not quite. So it is a 1-point lead for Diet Sarsi at the end of the third. Rick Marata. Diet Sarsi has a 1-point lead at 66-65. Yoyoy Villamin with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Jeffrey Graves sticking close to him. And a foul is going to be called on Jeffrey Graves, his third.
Graves.
Field goal percentage, Yoyoy Villamin 5 out of 8, 62%. And now he's at the line. Previous to this game, 53 out of 72 from the stripe for 74%.
Yoyoy Villamin has also snared 8 rebounds, 3 of them offensively. And Yoyoy makes it a 3-point lead for Diet Sarsi. Stood in the first minute of the fourth quarter. Picked by Mon Fernandez for Franz Pumaran. Inside pass to Josel Angeles. Here's Fernandez. Getting away from Yoyoy Villamin and backing the shot off the glass.
So San Miguel inching closer. It's been a nip and tuck ball game.
Oh, yes.
Not one team really dominating this contest and establishing firm control.
Neither team has been able to break away. Terry Saldana with an awkward shot. He gets it back. And a loose ball foul in that rebound play on Jack Tanuan. Or rather,
Foul, Tanua.
yes,
Yes,
it was
Tanuan.
Jack Tanuan with his 4th personal. (68-67) for Diet Sarsi, but San Miguel Beer has an opportunity to take the driver's seat in this play. Fernandez tried to take it inside, but Villamin was there. Franz Pumaran right down the middle. Yes. San Miguel in the lead.
And Pumaran already in double figures with 10 points.
Terry Saldana against Fernandez. Oops. Another foul on Jack Tanuan as he tried to shove Angeles out of the way, trying to get inside the paint. You take a look at the third quarter stats. Diet Sarsi with a high shooting percentage in the third.
And also he edged in assists.
But they only had a 1-point lead after the third. Now they're behind by 1. Ato Agustin with 4 personal fouls is in the hard court for San Miguel Beer. Mon Fernandez, too strong off the glass. Diet Sarsi on the run. Jack Tanuan, fouled by Angeles.
Foul
4
Angeles.
fouls on Josel Angeles.
Tanuan.
Jack Tanuan is being rested in favor of Joey Loizaga.
And he knew it. He knew it. Even before he
Yes.
was yanked out by Coach Yengi, he went straight back to the bench.
Joey Loizaga now up against Angeles.
There's using the pick.
Missed the shot. Jeffrey Graves scrambles for it and off to Mon Fernandez. 69-68 is the score. San Miguel has a 1-point lead. Agustin inside, almost lost it. Awkward shot, won't go. Terry Saldana for Diet Sarsi. Rick off to Solis. Back to Marata.
Snap shot.
Goes eye for Rick Marata. And that is going to be the 10th point of Rick. Didn't score in the third quarter. Sarsi now in the lead by 1. Pumaren given the pick by Mon Fernandez. Agustin comes out. Lean in jumper is too strong.
Well, he's forcing his shots right now, trying to make up for lost time.
Yes.
He
There
should
is
try to
Saldana.
establish his offensive rhythm first. Saldana falling down, the crowd on its feet.
Joey
Lot of
Loizaga
action.
open. Al Solis inside to Yoyoy Villamin, and there is going to be a foul on the triple team, which collapsed on Yoyoy Villamin. This one is going to be
Foul,
called
Pumaren.
on Franz Pumaren, his second.
Talk about action, the crowd on its feet.
Oh, yes. You almost couldn't see what was happening.
And we're still 8 minutes away from ending this ball game.
True. As you mentioned, Kinito, it has been a nip and tuck affair between Diet Sarsi and San Miguel Beer. Solis missing on the 3-point shot.
Defensive board, Ramon Fernandez.
Franz Pumaren picking up speed against Rick Marata. Out to Fernandez. He's open for the shot. He gets it.
Well, that time he had a right flip.
Uh-huh.
Once you have that right flip and the ball is on a spin, you can chalk up the 2 points. And Ramon Fernandez knows how to make that shot.
He has 18 points. Yoyoy Villamin underneath where he works best.
Nice 2-man game there. Rick Marata dishing off. Pendulum game.
Yes, right now Diet Sarsi with the upper hand, 72-71. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the game. Franz Pumaren in Triple V country. Nothing there. Mon Fernandez, the offensive rebound. Joey Loizaga finally takes it for Diet Sarsi. 2-on-2 break. Rick Marata getting away. Rick Marata living up to his image as a spitfire for Diet Sarsi.
There's some color there in the underneath the basket here. I think it's Villamin and Angeles going at each other. I hope cooler heads prevail now.
Yes. It's been a good ball game throughout.
But it's been a rough and physical one,
Oh, yes.
especially underneath the boards.
Oh.
Oops, a bobble there by Ata Agustin. He was almost free for an unmolested layup.
Not
A
his
scoop
night.
pass.
Terry Saldana. And Diet Sarsi is trying to pull away, so Norman Black calls this timeout. 6 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in this ball game. It is a 5-point lead by Diet Sarsi. They're threatening to break away, and that's the reason why Norman Black called that early timeout. 4 seconds on the shot clock of San Miguel Beer, but Rick Marata gives up a foul. That's going to
Foul
be his third.
Marata.
And there you have the scoring of the starters and the bench players.
Excellent graphic work. Huh? Eh?
Yes.
I must say so. There's finally a medium-range jumper by Ata Agustin, breaking his silence.
And that cuts the lead down to 3 at 76-73. Yoyoy Villamin up against Teng, and Alsones gets away.
Perfect play. Yoyo Villamin on the pass.
And it's back to a 5-point Diet Sarsi lead.
And you know, earlier we were talking about Diet Sarsi looking more and more like a championship caliber team. That play said it all. That previous play, Yoyo Villamin passing to a speeding Al Solis for the easy layup too.
Rick Marata wants his team to settle down and go for the play. Yoyo Villamin breaking away. Foul given up by Josel Angeles.
Foul Angeles.
That's number 5 on him. Bear in mind that San Miguel Beer wants to sweep its remaining 3 games to try and avail of the
Angeles.
5 out of 8 incentive, or win 5 out of 8 incentive here in the semifinal round.
So they're really looking just to playoff for a playoff for the second finals berth.
Here's Yoyoy up against Alvin Teng. Power play. That's what it's called.
That's right, with a capital P that
Yes.
time. Not even Alvin Teng could stop the steamroller that is Yoyo Villamin on the move.
You don't just drive against an Alvin Teng. Agustin from way out. Just stepping on the white line there. That's a 2-point shot.
Okay, 2 baskets in a row here for Ato Agustin. You know he's starting to get hot.
The lead by Diet Sarsi stands at 5. Four minutes, 56 seconds remaining.
And Diet Sarsi looking for a foot inside the door to a finals berth.
They're on top of the heap right now with 11 wins compared to 5 losses.
And the magic number is 13. So another win here will give Diet Sarsi 12 wins and just 1 more for an outright finals berth.
Foul Loizaga.
But don't sell San Miguel short. Just a 5-point deficit confronting San Miguel
Loizaga.
Beer with still 4:40 to go. Okay, Pido Harencio checking back in. He's had a poor offensive night,
Yes.
only 2 points so far.
He's assigned to shadow Ato Agustin.
He
And
forced that one
yes.
that time. Good defense by Harencio. Fernandez
Fernandez
taking
with
it
a getaway.
strong.
Left-handed shot, another timeout this time by Diet Sarsi.
Timeout Diet Sarsi.
Four minutes and 19 seconds to go in the ball game. Rick Marata stepping on the gas pedal but missing the shot. Here's Fernandez for San Miguel. Agustin up against Al Solis. Big block by Yoyo Villamin.
Another defensive gem here. And
And
it's Harencio for 2 points.
You know, Harencio likes that kind of a situation. There's former Secretary Joe Concepcion, steady presence here at the Coliseum, watching his team Diet Sarsi. Inside, Alvin Teng. Touch hit. 17 points for Alvin Teng. It is a 3-point lead for Diet Sarsi.
You know, Alvin has a very awkward jump shot
Yes.
when he sort of just
It's a lot of wrist
spins,
action.
yes,
Yeah.
sort of spins the ball inside the hoop, but I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
Guido Harencio up against Romy Lopez. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Oops.
Blocked by Romy Lopez. And the 25-second buzzer goes off. There was no
25-second violation.
clear possession on the part of San Miguel Beer. That's why the shot clock continued to run. 82-79 is the count.
Marata.
Rick Marata given a rest. Coach Yang Giao wants a taller lineup on the hard court for Diet Sarsi.
Lopez.
Graves coming in for Lopez on the San Miguel side. By the way, Doña Nena's restaurant is proud to announce the opening of its newest branch at the 4th level of SM Mega Mall. 20% discounts are offered to all diners for the next 2 weeks from August 12 to 25. Be sure to avail of that. Good food, very low prices. Doña Nena's at Mega Mall.
Ed, one thing we must comment here is that both these clubs have played excellent defense.
Oh, yes.
And I think a
Look
proof
at
of this is the low scoring that both clubs have had.
Agustin for the triple V, misses it, and it stays in the turf of San Miguel Beer. Mon Fernandez finally scores, and the lead is only 1 point. for Diet Sarsi. It looks like a technical is going to be called on Coach Yeng Gia, who entered the hard court after that play. Referee Rivera signaling,
Coach Giao.
yes, a technical foul on Coach Yeng Giao, and this gives San Miguel Beer an opportunity to
tie
pull
the game.
abreast. Yes.
Well, actually, to tie the game with a technical foul. Let's see that again. A madcap situation here ensuing.
Yeng Giao figured that there should have been a foul called in that situation. And Ramon Fernandez just made the technical free throw. And in his excitement, Coach Giao entered the hard court, and you can't do that. So the referee slapped a technical on him, and that gave San Miguel the opportunity to tie this ball game. This is our 8th deadlock, 82 all, 2:25 remaining. Pido Harencio posting up against Ato Agustin, who has 4 fouls, and that is going to be the 5th on Agustin.
And remember we were saying when Sarsi
Foul, Agustin.
opened up a 5-point lead that you can't sell San Miguel
No
Beer short.
way. As you see, Diet Sarsi has scored only 2 points in the last 3 minutes, and that's why we're deadlocked.
Here's where poise is going to play an important role.
Terry
Saldana taking
Saldana.
it strong.
Big rebound, Jeffrey Graves.
That time, Diet Sarsi did not look like a poised team.
They hurried that play. 82 all.
Last 2
We're in the
minutes.
last 2 minutes of the
Last
game.
2
Brought to you by
minutes.
Emperador Brandy. Enjoy it like a king. And Juan Fernandez pulling through. We have a timeout by Yeng Giao.
Diet Sarsi.
A minute and 54 to go, and San Miguel Beer is now in the lead by 2. Jack Tanuan coming out. Al Solis. Long jumper won't go. And Alvin Teng has the rebound for San Miguel Beer. And the crowd smells an upset in the offing. Well, we still have a long ways to go, really. A minute and a half. And it's just a 2-point lead for San Miguel Beer.
The experience of San Miguel Beer will play a crucial role here, as well as because of the poise factor.
Good defensive job on Juan Fernandez. And there is going to be a loose ball foul. Looks like it's going to be Alvin Teng. Yes, Alvin Teng now with 5
Teng.
personals in the game. And you see that here on your Gold
Harencio.
Eagle Beer slow-mo.
And still no penalty situation for either club.
And they put in Rick Marata to sort of ignite the fires here for Diet Sarsi. Marata has been sizzling in this game with 12 points and 10 assists.
Al Solis is in the ball game. He's a clutch player. He looks at a 3-point range, doesn't get the shot.
Solis has been putting up the shots from way out, but they've not been falling here. Fernandez one-on-one against Yoyoy Villamin. Referee Bartolome calls the foul on Yoyoy.
Foul,
That's going to be
Villamin.
foul number 3 on him. Team foul situation, neither team in penalty. San Miguel getting there with 6. Diet Sarsi with a more comfortable 5.
Ramon Fernandez doing a yeoman's job here. 11 points in the 4th period alone.
Total of 25 for El Presidente currently.
And remember we were saying for San Miguel Beer to win, Ramon Fernandez must play big. There's another foul, so the time ticking away, 41 seconds to go. Solis saying that he was warded off.
Solis.
That'll give a fresh 25 to San Miguel Beer. We have a timeout.
Timeout San Miguel Beer.
9 seconds remaining. San Miguel Beer has a 2-point lead. Franz Pumaren.
And another basket here by San Miguel Beer may mean curtains for Sarsi. No!
Abyss there, and Villamin control the rebound. Diet Sarsi with 20 seconds to go, behind by 2. Rick Marata is fouled by Franz Pumaren. They're not yet in penalty. That's going to be the 3rd personal on Pumaren.
Foul, Pumare.
Look at that again.
And we have a timeout.
Timeout Diet Sarsi.
Normally when they get the ball inbounds, fellas, this is what they're looking for.
Rick, sabay ha? Okay? 1, 2, labas. Jack, Terry, ikaw na to. Okay? So Jack, ikaw nasa itaas ha? Rick to tayo ba? Terry, hindi! Okay? Rick, nasa iyo bola. Lalabas si Al. Paglabas ni Al, spread out lang tayo. Okay? Spread out lang tayo. Okay? Yoyoy, poste. Okay? Iwan natin si Yoyoy. Pasok ka, Yoy, ha? Poste. Okay? Rick, andyan ka si Al ito. Okay? Pag natin nabigyan sa poste, Rick, ay Yoyoy, strong, drive. Okay? Kung dumobol ka, kick out mo kay Al, pakat ka. Okay? Pakat ka, ha? Al, ha? Pag dumobol, ha? Ito, tignan yung tao. Okay? Tignan yung depensa rito, ha? Pilite yan. Tignan yung depensa rito, ha? Pagka pumasok, tumulong, pakita kayo sa gitna. Ha? Kick out ng bola si Yoyoy. Okay?
Kung makuha yung bola ni Rick, walang lawit ang bola, walang nakalawit ang bola.
Kung makuha ni Rick,
Mga bola, walang lawit ay hindi natatawag ng bola. Walang lawit ang bola, walang lawit.
Diet Sarsi will definitely try and look for the open man. They want to get us quick 2 points. They're behind by 2 with 18 seconds remaining, Quinito.
Well, in the previous 2 offensive thrusts, they tried the 3-point basket, did not get the 3-point shot from Al Solid, so I think they're taking the higher percentage shot this time. They want to send this game into overtime and score the quick 2 points. They want Yoyoy Milovin, ideally, to go strong to the hoop, get the 2 points, and perhaps get the 3-point play opportunity, win the game for them in regulation. Let's see what happens.
Al Solid is trying to make away from Franz Pumara, looking at the clock.
Time ticking away. He's going to make his move.
Rick Marata takes it inside. Off to Terry Saldaña, who scores it with 4 seconds to go. And we go into a San Miguel Beer timeout.
This is what I want. Quick hitter, straight to the basket. Mon? Yeah, it's Mon right here. Huh? If not, Romy, you screen for Franz. Franz, you got to get it in, penetrate immediately. Take the
They
ball
will
to the
foul
hoop,
right away. Look for the shot then. When you feel that they're going to foul you, go for
Shoot
the
the
basket.
basketball, huh?
Sorry, ikaw ang decoy. Ay, sinabi ni Coach. Pupunta ka doon para i-deny. Para
Okay, Otto comes first. Boom. All right, Mon, push in. Boom, right here. Alvin, if you can make it right there. Okay, Romy, screen for Franz. If you can't get it, Romy, come back to the
Huwag
basketball.
kang padala. Hindi mo muna lumabas dito para i-cover, ha?
Take it strong. Come on,
Para
let's go.
kunyari, go! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Mon Fernandez with a vital observation there because Diet Sarsi is not yet in penalty. 4 seconds to go. We are deadlocked at 84.
That's right. Sarsi can give up the foul here and kill the time remaining on the clock. That's only 4 seconds to go. Now, Norman Black has several offensive options, but I think he's really looking for Ramon Fernandez to go straight to the hoop from the baseline, but he will have other options in Ato Agustin and Alvin Teng. Let's see how this play progresses.
Sonny
Now,
Cabata's
Alvin
been set
Teng
in.
is going to throw in the basketball. He's not actually the best inbound player or thrower there is. And there you go.
Good tap
That's
by
it.
Yoyoy Villamin, and this game will go into overtime. We'll be back. And this overtime period is brought to you by Union Bank, the strong union. 5-minute overtime period between San Miguel Beer and Diet Sarsi. Regulation play ending in an 84-all standoff.
You know, Ed, we were just making an observation that Alvin Teng is not really the best
Uh-huh.
inbound thrower there is in this game.
Oh,
And
he
time
proved
and
you right.
again, time and again, San Miguel Beer has gone to Alvin Teng to throw the inbound, and they have not been able to come up with good inbounds plays because of Alvin Teng, and they did it again.
And that will cost them another 5 minutes on the hard court, at least. Jeffrey Graves off to Mon Fernandez. Got the pick from Graves and the shot. The San Miguel Beer has a 2-point lead. Rick Marata calling the play for Diet Sarsi.
Well, Rick Marata actually made that play happen previously because he penetrated and opened up an opportunity for a teammate, Terry Saldaña, to score inside. And at that time, breaking the ice for Diet Sarsi in the overtime period.
Rick Marata has 14 points and 11 assists, including that last one that Quinito was talking about to Terry Saldaña to tie up the ball game. Ato Agustin slowly warming up. And this is a good time to do that. And the fourth quarter stats on your screens shows you how close this game has been.
Yes. And that's a bad sign, actually, if Ato Agustin continues to wax hot. It'll be bad news for Diet Sarsi.
Terry Saldaña offline on that attempt at point-blank range, and a loose ball foul is going to be called. This one on Yoyoy Villamin, it seems.
Foul, Villamin.
That's number 4 on the Bicolano Superman. First team foul here in overtime period. Remember that it takes 4 team fouls for a team to go into penalty in overtime. Franz Pumaren off to Mon Fernandez. Double team on Fernandez. And his pass was picked off by Al Solis. 2-on-2 break. That Solis was a bit late in dishing it off to Rick Marata, who was really open at the wings.
And a good foul there by Franz Pumaren.
Mhm.
Very good fouls, considering that here you have a break situation for
Yes.
Diet Sarsi.
And he stopped that fast break play on his 4th personal foul. Rick,
Momentarily open. Here's Al Solis.
his long toms just wouldn't drop. And a chance here for San Miguel Beer to up this 2-point lead. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in overtime. Agustin
Forcing
misses.
the issue. Jack Tanuan dominating the boards. Solis incidentally has missed his last 4 attempts from the floor.
Marata pulls up, misses that one. Terry Saldana saves it. All the way out to Yoyoy Villamin. Villamin inside. Tap goes to Alvin Teng. .238 remaining. This is overtime between Diet Sarsi and San Miguel Beer. Fernandez. Inside. Off to Alvin Teng. Teng shakes everybody off, but misses the shot.
Well, field goal shooting has really turned sour here for
Yes.
both clubs. And you know that defense is working, that's why.
After almost 3 minutes, San Miguel has scored only 4 points, and Diet Sarsi 2. Here's Solis. Off to Villamin. Working inside, too strong. Alvin Teng grabs the rebound.
Last 2 minutes.
And the last 2 minutes is brought to you, or are brought to you by Emperador Brandy. Enjoy it like a king. No count. The foul was on Yoyoy Villamin, who tried to stop Mon Fernandez. That's going to be the 5th personal on
Foul,
Yoyoy.
Villamin.
And it looks like Yoyoy is complaining about something on his knee.
Well, a lucky break there actually for Diet Sarsi, because Mon Fernandez had found the wide open Alvin Teng for the 2 points.
Injury timeout, Diet Sarsi.
And this might be real bad news for Diet Sarsi. They don't have Andy de Guzman with them on this particular situation, because he tore a shoulder ligament during the round robin for this game.
I think he's going to try to force it. Yes, he's going back into the fray. I think he's walking all right.
Yes,
That's a quick recovery.
yes, sure. San Miguel Beer has a 2-point lead, 88-86, 1:53 to go in overtime. And Villamin will have to go back to the bench. He has 6 fouls. Is that on Yoyoy?
Foul, Villamin.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. A short re-entry here for Yoyoy Villamin.
Villamin, 6 fouls.
And he's gone. And he can't believe it.
Well, fate intervened. He wanted to play some more, but probably fate was telling him he better not gamble that on that left knee.
And Harencio, again, who has not had a good offensive night with only 4 points, is back in the ball game.
1:47 remaining in overtime. San Miguel has a 2-point lead.
Very patient in its half-court pattern this time. Time is on San Miguel's side. It's Agustin with the basketball. He drives in.
And the ball goes to Rick Marata. 4-on-2. Marata slows it down and goes to Pido Harencio. Jack Tanuan is open. No. Fernandez with a rebound.
And Diet Sarsi has missed on its last 5 offensive errors.
Alvin Teng
Layup
with
shot.
a shot, and we have a timeout.
Timeout, Diet Sarsi.
Remember, Yoyoy Villamin has just been disqualified on 6 personal fouls. Andy de Guzman, the latest news is he's got tendinitis and might need about 2 weeks to recover.
Teng.
Jeffrey
that's-
Graves is sent in for
That's
Alvin
really
Teng.
going to hurt Diet Sarsi. You see some stats here. Field goal shooting, 1 out of 7 only for Diet Sarsi. They have missed on their last 5 offensive thrusts, I understand.
And that's why San Miguel has a 4-point lead. On the other hand, San Miguel with a 50% clip on field goal shooting, 3 out of 6. Oh, Terry Saldana could not control the inbounds. Another break here for San Miguel Beer. Things turning sour for Diet Sarsi. 1:13 to go. Well, Pinito, you were talking about poise earlier.
Yes, that's right. And the experience of San Miguel Beer in the clutch, with individuals like Ramon Fernandez anchoring the show.
And Terry Saldana picks up a foul. That's
And
his 4th.
Fernandez was just fishing for a personal.
Got a big
As
one.
Foul, Saldana.
Time will tick away, and San Miguel Beer's hopes for a playoff berth remains alive.
Yes. Diet Sarsi is also now in penalty. They have 14 fouls.
I think they'll want to give up a quick foul here to get the clock to stop ticking. They're not giving up the foul. I think they should give up the foul.
Agustin has it at top of the key, looks inside. Whoa, big basket by Ato Agustin, and now San Miguel Beer has a 6-point lead. 38 seconds to go.
Diet Sarsi needs a 3-point basket in a hurry.
Pido Harencio being shadowed by Romy Lopez. He can afford to give up the foul. That is only their 2nd team foul here in overtime
Foul,
period.
Lopez.
Lopez himself has, well, 3 personal fouls. That's Pumaran giving up the foul on
Foul,
Al Solis.
Pumaran.
That's his 5th. Only 33 seconds remaining. Harencio off to Solis, gets away from Franz Pumaran. Blocked by Jeffrey Graves. Jack Tanuan still can't buy the basket. Oh! Diet Sarsi has only scored 2 points in this overtime period.
And their clip has been 1 out of
Foul,
9
Solis.
from the field in the
Penalty.
overtime period. And monumental collapse here by
Yes.
Diet Sarsi in the fading minutes of the basketball game.
And because they are in the penalty, Jeffrey Graves now has 2 chances to up the 6-point lead with 24 seconds remaining.
Well, the poise that Diet Sarsi showed in the early minutes of the basketball game, now no longer there.
Right when they needed it most, in a crisis situation, overtime period, they have managed to score only 2 points as against the 9 by San Miguel Beer. Air ball by Jeffrey Graves on the free throw. Jeffrey Graves certainly is happy with his performance in this ball game, averaging only a little over 1 point a game. He has 6. Al Solis with a 3-point shot.
A long one. And remember, these 2 ball clubs have met thrice before in this conference, and Diet Sarsi has always won. So this will be
Yes.
the first time San Miguel Beer will beat Diet Sarsi in 4 outings this conference.
They
And
had
it
to
couldn't
do
have
it.
come at a better time.
Oh, yes. They needed this game very badly. As a matter of
Solis,
fact, they need
6
all
fouls.
their remaining games badly to be able to avail of the win 5 out of 8 incentive in the semifinal round. 93 to 86.